Some more beautiful thoughts, knowledge bits. Let us learn from our this 53rd Sarga of third Utpatthi Prakaranam of Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Divya Shastra. Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां स्वसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्रीराम वसिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण स्मृति मोक्ष प्रकरण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखगनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदं ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ स्वसदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरविकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृत जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीवसिष्ठादिऋषिभ्यो नमः श्रीयोगवासिष्ठमहारामायणशास्त्रं तृतीय उत्पत्तिप्रकरणं लीलोपाख्याने संस्मृतिविदितवेद्यवर्णनं नाम त्रिपञ्चाशत्तमः सर्गः श्रीवसिष्ठ उवाच श्रीदेव्युवाच. See that the toughness of studying and understanding Vedanta. The toughest part in this is what? To be able to maintain the regularity in our attention, in our attendance. It's the toughest thing. Thereafter, consistently trying to listen, trying to understand meaning of every word of these great shastras, mantras, trying to understand the entire sloka, what is said. Then what is the theme, subject matter that's being discussed? How it is related to our life's redemption, our life's freedom, our life's elimination of all problems. See, in so many things, our intellect has to mature. Understood? So, our regular study, our own manana chintana, swadhyaya, shravana, they all add up to this intellectual perfection, the intellectual evolution, the intellectual understanding, intellectual conviction of what the truth of, about which the rishis were convinced and they tried and they discovered and they established and the same thing they have told us through all the shastra. Very good attempt on our part that at least we are here to grasp a few things. Infinite oceanic knowledge. ब्रह्म ज्ञान एक ही है, बट उस ब्रह्म ज्ञान को पाने के लिए जो बातें समझनी है, तैयारियां करनी है, the negotiations we have to make, the things we have to give up, the things we have to conquer, the things we have to rise above, so many are there. That is depending on where we stay now. So, very good attempt, friends. We'll really appreciate you that you are here to attend to study the Valmiki big Shastra, Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayan. I have to appreciate your regularity because I myself know how tough it is to understand every topic and how struggling I am to explain. You also know. If it is so tough explaining to me, for me to explain, how much tough it must be for you to grasp. But somehow the Lord made the Jugalbandi of you and I and blessing both of us with this information knowledge. Let us try to receive it. क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कुछ नुकसान तो नहीं है ना in this investment of our time to study Shastra. Right? Now, yesterday's the topic under discussion, why Leela did not go with the same Sharira. That question was answered. Answer is only the Siddha Purushas, yogins, that are the ones who can this way achieve the sthiti as you have achieved, not otherwise. The topic here we saw these two, three shlokas. One is Vetala example. In that child's mind, the Vetala with all the expressions is so firmly fixed. He held that. So he only have to remove that notion. He will be supplied with all data by the onlookers, by the people around. That बेटा हमने देखा 10 बार देखा, देखो तुम्हारे सामने हम वहां देख कर आते हैं, जाकर आते हैं. There is no Vetala, no Vetala, no Vetala. Taking this data, analyzing, understanding, experimenting, then coming to his own understanding that my notion that there is Vetala is wrong, there is no Vetala, it is right. Coming to this conclusion is that child's job. Outside people, what can they do? This is the crux of Vedantic things. If doesn't understand, we keep our all sadhanas responsibility on Guru and God, and we indulge in our own outer world, in our own bhoga samagri, and blame the Guru God that they are not powerful enough to bless me. See, with all these discussion, arguments, excuses, explanation, justification, whatever with highest speed or pitch or volume we shout, all said and done, you are bound to upadhis as jiva, and samsar, suffering in the samsara or not. ये बात देखो, isn't it? Like I complain to the government, file a case कि you are increasing the cost of living. कितना भी मैं उद्यम करूं, finally I am तो paying the money and tax. Solution तो हुआ नहीं ना. Very good thought, very important one. It is we who have done mistake. It is we who have to rectify it. So yesterday we saw 4 or 5 pahalus of that example of child and Betal. We also took this Dehendra Pranamana Buddhi and outer Jagat as real so much that we are not able to drop it and understand the presence of Chidakasha everywhere. We are like that child. And all people are our own gurus, teachers, shastras, who are at the pitch of the voice telling us what we are believing is not right, this is right. But if I am holding on to my notions, what anybody can do? And then slowly today, with this thought, today and yesterday, let us come to one little higher level of understanding. Enough of blaming the world, enough of blaming the Lord, enough of blaming the Paristhithis, and सबसे important, conveniently we blame whom? The Maya. Enough of blaming all of them. Blemish is only in our case, in us only, in me only, that I only am holding to the world and worldliness. I only have to release it and I have to hold the spiritual truth. If I hold the worldliness, what the God can do? If I hold the spirituality, what the Maya can do? मैं जगत को पकड़ता हूं तो भगवान कैसे मदद करेंगे? मैं भगवान को पकड़ता हूं तो माया कैसे फंसाएगी? That's what. Maya metam taranti. Mam prapadyante mayam taranti. Mam not prapadyante, you are holding on to Jagat. So you are caught up by Maya. है ना? We are inviting Maya to catch us. Maya is not interested in us. वैसे क्या औकात है हमारे पास that the Maya will come and hold on to us. कोई औकात है? Hmm. Here also same. Second one was example was means this Betala example is extended in through this next loka explanation that we all have aviveka jvara ushna. है ना? Aviveka is non-discrimination. Jara is taking the world as real. Ushna is becoming worldly. Because of that, Tavad Viveka Shitamshu Shaityam. Viveka is discriminating what is real and unreal. Shitamshu is understanding the world to be Mithya and Paramatma alone is real and holding on to him. Shaityam is therefore experiencing this cool breeze of liberation. So, as long as we have Aviveka Jara Ushna, so long we cannot have Viveka Shitamshu Shaityam. Who is doing it? I only. So I am responsible to hold this, drop this, and suffer. मैं खुद ही responsible हूँ to drop this and hold this and come out of all sufferings. मैं खुद ही संसार में फंसा हूँ. मुझे खुद ही साधना करके बाहर आना. Yesterday that thought so many repeatedly told. Whether you caught it or not, heard it or not, worry there or not, I don't know. God and Guru and Shastras and Paristhithis, up to one level only they can help us. Taking the help of all of them, we have to help ourselves by doing what we are supposed to do. Know that. Hmm. So aviveka jvaroshnatvam vidyate yavad atmani. So long as I am entertaining aviveka jvaroshna. Tavad, till that time. Viveka shitamshu shaityam kuta udetyalam. Where from that viveka and shitamshu and shaitya will come? I am holding on to that. I have to drop it. Second thing is this Vetala example, Jvara example. After these two, the summary of these two are the most powerful discussion in this shloka number 33, up to which we have seen yesterday. See this powerful sentence, very plain, very blatant, plain, and without any ambiguity. What is that, Aham prithvyadi dehaha. I am this deha made by prithvyadi pancha mahabhutas. Therefore, gatir nasti mamottama, that I can only crawl on the ground or little bit walk on the ground. At the most, I can walk briskly. If you too much force me, I can only run. That too with this certain speed. And with this age of mine, I cannot even more. I can't run more than that. Other than this, I don't have any deha other than stula. Therefore, gati other than this stula deha gati. In this way, iti nishchevanyaha antaha. The one who in this way is firmly rooted in this misunderstanding inside his heart. Patane from how many lives. So aham deha. Then mama etadeva gati. Ana other than this gati, uttama gati nasti mama. So I am stula deha and my speed or my walking, my activities are only this much. Is equal to I am not the ativahika deha that I can travel in the chitta akasha to any of the lokas and worlds. That knowledge when it is not there. And I am firmly rooted that aham dehosmi. So aham deha prativyadi deha gadir nasti mama uttama. मैं कैसे कर सकूं? मैं तो मनुष्य हूं, मैं तो देह हूं, मेरा ही औकात है. दिस कॉल्ड पशु बुद्धि. Only aham dehosmi. Iti nischayavahan yaha antaha. The one who is this way decided in his heart. Katam syat sa anya nischayah. Then when he is firmly rooted in this, when Gurus, Shastras tell us that you are Jiva, you are the Atman, he will not even ready to listen to that because he is rooted in that wrong notion. By saying this, what is the message given by Mother Saraswati? That I am established in my wrong notions. I am. I am is the important thought, important sentence. Therefore, I am supposed to drop those wrong notions. It is I who have to listen, understand, and take up positive, not notions, but knowledges. In Vivek Chudamani, that shloka comes, Deho hamityeva jadasya buddhihi देहे च जीवे च विदुषस्त्वहं देहे विवेक विज्ञान महात्मनो विभोः परात्मनि सदात्मनि ब्रह्मणि निर्विकल्पे. So देहोहम इत्येव जडस्य बुद्धि. The jada buddhi wala thinks I am deha only. Dehe cha jive cha vividusha to aham dehi. A little studied person, knowledgeable, he says, I am jiva, I am deha. Sometimes he slips from aham jivosmi and falls to the deha sthiti. फिर विवेक विज्ञान महात्मनो ब्रह्माहम इत्येव मति सदात्मनि. For the one who is a Mahatma, because Viveka and Vijnana, he has reached the Parakashta Sthiti. For him, Sada Atmani Brahma Ahamiti Eva Matihi. Always Aham Brahmasmi, Anubhava alone is there in him. So we are at the first level. Once in a while, Jiva, but fall back. So here, it's an objection type of saying by Mother Saraswati. When you are holding on to yourself to Deha and say that this is what is my gati, only this much, I am not other than Deha, what do you call, Adivahika Deha, मैं हूँ नहीं हूँ, therefore मेरा उत्तम गतियाँ नहीं है. When you are firmly rooted in that, then how will you get that Adivahika Deha and go beyond this Sharira to all lokas by your own Svecha. So you have to break the shackles from within. So Vedantic crux, which only few people can teach us, and when they teach us, only few of us can understand is, it is I who am binding myself with my own ignorance and wrong notions, ignorance. Therefore, it is I who have to gain the knowledge and eliminate the ignorance and drop the wrong notions and live the truth. LIV. तो मुझे फील करना है वो, देन नेक्स्ट मुझे ये शास्त्र पढ़ना है, मुझे ये समझना है, मुझे साधना करनी है, मुझे इन सारे नोशन से बाहर आना है. These are all most essential ingredients. Responsibilities, duties, kartavya. They are all duty, kartavya, responsibility. It's not ego. I am sadhaka, I am doing sadhana is not ego. It's a responsibility. It's a duty. It's a required conviction, commitment, endeavor. I am a millionaire, I am Karodpati, I am so and so. The worldly way you can call it as ego. Here it's not ego, it's responsibilities. It's a sadhana. Never ever hesitate. So again I am reading this shloka. Please try to catch the meaning. Aham prithvyadi dehaha gatihi nasti mama uttama iti nishchayavan yaha antaha katam syat saha anya nishchayaha. When he is not leaving that notion only, how can he hold on to the other notion? Right? How much ever dushta, how much ever durmarga negative. My son Duryodhana alone will have to be king. In this way, when Dhritarashtra is holding on to wrong notion, and who can come and convince him that actually the kingdom belongs to Pandavas? They are better than your children, and Pandu Putra Yudhishthira is bigger than your son Duryodhana. So by all means and rights, they deserve the kingdom. Your sons can be there with them lovingly. Then kind Yudhishthira will love all your children to like his own four brothers. How much ever somebody tells, Dhritarashtra will not take it. Dhritarashtra will not take it is not our sentence. That is the nature of Dhritarashtra, which is wrong, which he has to change. इन द सेम वे जो बदलता नहीं है अपने दिल को इतने उत्तम ज्ञान मिलने के बावजूद, ही इज लाइक धृतराष्ट्र. देन ही विल सी टू इट दैट ऑल हिज 100 सन्स आर डेड. एक बच गया, वो पांडवों में मिला था. ये सो सब नेम this shloka understood. So Vetala example is same. Then Shita Ushna Jara is the extension of next example. Then conclusion is Aham Devasmi, this much is my gati, Nishchayavan Antaha. So such me. The otherwise knowledge, which is a wise knowledge actually, that you are not Deha, you are Jiva, you are not Jiva, you are Brahman. He won't listen, he will refuse it. Ab correct, yeah. You have to do it. Isn't it? Why this prasanga has come? To that Leela's, Prabhupada Leela's question about the other Leela. As I gave you knowledge, I gave her also. You received, practiced and reached to Ativayika Deha. She did not. It's not my mistake now. She is holding on to Dehosmi. Therefore, send me with this Deha only to my husband. That was her wish. Right? Then how to go beyond this Thula Sharira Tadatmya and reach to Ativayika Sthiti? 3 sadhanas are told to us by Mother Sarvas in this mantra 34. Very simple, very easy to listen and understand. करना मुश्किल है हर एक चीज, क्योंकि शुरू करते ही नहीं हम. When you start doing and keep on doing, then things fall in right place. Even this much most important, but simple wisdom also, common sense we lack. भाई करते रहो होता जाता है, हम इस बात को समझते नहीं. करते रहो ना, हम देवस्मी, ना हम जीवस्मी, हम ब्रह्मास्मि. करते रहो, बस हो जाएगा वो एक दिन. अब शुरू ही नहीं कर रहे तो कैसा होगा? How much ever distance you have to travel, start walking. Even it's delayed, you reach one day. Here only you are frustrated, miserable, not at all starting. Will you ever reach? साधना का भी बात ऐसा ही. See this shloka. Ato jnana vivekena punyena tavareena cha punya dehe पुण्यदेहेन गच्छन्ति परं लोकमनेन तो. So, अतो ज्ञानविवेकेन पुण्येन तवरेण च पुण्यदेहेन गच्छन्ति param lokamane tu. See, these are the three sadhanas when we do punya dehena anena param lokam jana gachanti. Punya dehena anena, they get that punya ativahika deha and then they go to their choice of lokas, uttama loka, urdhva. When these three sadhanas are done, what are they? First, jnana vivekena. What is Jnana Viveka? Listening from the Gurus about the Atma Anatma, then doing that Viveka and rejecting all the Upadhis as Anatma. And I am the Atman. This is called Jnana Viveka. Regularly we have to do that. Second, Punyena. Lot of Punya karmas of Dana, Dharma, Seva, lot of them we have to do. Third one is Varena. We have to worship our own Ishta Devata in whatever the form. When that Devata comes, we ask for the Vara. So this Leela done all these three. She done the sufficient viveka with the help of this jnana given by mother. What is the jnanam? Drashta cannot be drushya. I am the drashta. All the upadhis are drushya. Therefore, these upadhis are not me. This jnana used and for long time practiced and firmly rooted in the heart that I am seer of this, I am not this. Like I see so many things in my day-to-day life. I know they are not me. Same way for a Jnana Viveki, he sees these upadhis and he says they are also not me. To be able to say that with experience, how much amount of sadhana he must have done, which we have not started at all. Every day we have to say, Bina kahe, bina soche, bina kiye nahi hota. The tree I am watching, I am not tree. And the Stula Sharira I am watching, I am not Stula Sharira. The river I am watching, I am not river. The Stula Sharira I am watching, I am not the Stula Sharira. The sun, moon, stars I am watching, I am not them. I am seeing the Stula Sharira, I am not this. अरे ऐसा करते ही नहीं हम. Others anyway do not do. We who study Vedanta every day, yet we are still in our words, thoughts, discussions, practices, experiences, as it was said earlier, I am Stula Deha only. I have no other gati. We are doing wrong practice. Vedanta is not just an information. Vedanta is a knowledge to be practiced for transformation. We are missing that thought. That proves that we are still childlike. We don't say childish, but we are childlike. What is childlikeness? Not understanding that these things have to be practiced and mastered. Those are mastering, they are becoming yogis, they are becoming Siddha Purushas, they are going beyond the Upadhi problems, they are having the Siddhis, they are reaching to higher lokas. उनका हो रहा है. हमको उनसे ज़्यादा ज्ञान है, but थोड़ा सा भी practice नहीं. उनसे ज़्यादा ज्ञान means we are regularly listening, studying, etc. So this is the second one, Punyena. Third one is Varadanena Varena cha. The Vara is worship the Lord, worship the Ishvara, Ishta Devata. And when they appear, even they don't appear, in our Sankalpa only, we ask them, may I transcend Stula Deha, come to Ativahika Deha Jiva Bhava, may I transcend the Ativahika Jiva Bhava to the Paramarthika Chidakasha Ham Brahmasmi, Ham Chidakasha Brahmasmi, to that Anubhava, may I reach to, oh the Devata, Upasya Devata, give me this Vara, Tanno वाल्मीकि प्रचोदयात् तन्नो नारद प्रचोदयात् तन्नो सनत सुजातीय प्रचोदयात् तन्नः सनंदन प्रचोदयात् तन्नः सनातन प्रचोदयात् तन्नः सनत कुमार. Every day Sanaka Sanandana Sanatana Sanat Kumara Narada Valmiki, we are asking them. But कितना उस समय intensely हम कर रहे हैं? Are we really feeling the presence of those rishis and ardently are we doing the prayers? And at 24 hours we have to do till that happens. These are the tricks, crux of sadhanas, which you have to catch and then do. Otherwise, vagueness. बुद्धू कोचू की तरह रहते, इतना सुनकर भी कुछ पल्ला ही नहीं पड़ा. And then blame the guru, blame the shastras that they are tough and all. We have not taken our life into our hands. We are not serious, sincere. We have to be. So again, we are repeating. First is jnana vivekena. Siddhanta Jnana and doing the Viveka. That Drashta is not Drushya. I am the Drashta. They are all Drushya. By that, really objectify the world. And next comes in that state the Sakshi Bhava, wherein you are doing what you are supposed to do. Yet, whatever is happening at the Upadhis level, not even little kharoch also happening to me, to that extent I am a Sakshi. That is called as Jnana Vivekena. Second, Punyena. Keep on doing Punya. In that Punya, our Tadatmya with the Upadhis, our Tadatmya with our ownership with the objects, it goes away. Our dependency, slavery on them goes away. Then the Vasanas, because of which I am Devasmi and to the Deha these bhogas are required, I have to do only this. These Vasanas will go away when we do Punya Karmas. पुण्य कर्मों से बहुत सारा उपाधि तादात्म्य और डिपेंडेंस ऑन materialistic things goes away. Because I am recognizing that I can live without that because I am giving it to others. Jnana Vivekena Punyena. Third one is Varena. Varena. By the Vara Upasana. So Upasana से भगवत वर मांगना, भगवान से वर प्राप्त करना है. Then with the Punya Karmas, we have to get rid of our identity with Upadhis as well as the outer Vastus. And through Viveka Jnana, you have to know that I am the Drashta, I am not the Drushya. Everything other than the real self in me is Drushya only and I am not that. My Buddhi is my Drushya, I am not it. My Mana is not, it's a my Drushya, I am Drashta. My Indriyas, my Sharira, all of them are Drushya to me. Drushya is not Drashta. अब नॉट नोइंग दिस कितना इन सबसे तादात्म्य को बनकर उसमें इतना फंस गए कि और रियल चिदाकाश रूप वी आर नॉट रियलाइजिंग इवन अप टू चिदाकाश रूप तो दूर के बाद हम आतिवाहिक देहोस्मि जीवोस्मि हु इज गिवन ऑल दीज इक्विपमेंट्स इवन दैट आतिवाहिक स्थिति आल्सो वी आर नॉट रीचिंग. So when these three are done, punya dehena gacchati param lokam anena tu you are the example. Oh dear Leela, Prabuddha Leela. So sadhana also told to us in this shloka. Following na every shloka. What is the Vetala example taught us? What is Jara Ushna say Jara Ushna yes Jara Ushnata example from that what you have learned. Aviveka Jara Ushnam. So to Viveka Shitamsu we have understood. So to Pruthvyadi Deha Aham na Anyat Gasti Asti Mama. In that also what is the lesson taught. And in this one, Jnana Vivekena Punyena Varena Cha Anena Punyadehena Param Lokam Gaccha. As much these three sadhanas are done, slowly we transcend Stula Deha Tadatmya, come to the Adivahika Dehasthiti. From with that Adivahika Dehasthiti, Punya Lokam Param Gacchanti. Punya Dehena Param Lokam Gachanti. Your choice of lokas or higher lokas which you deserve, you can go there. This is point. This subject is getting Ativayika loka and going by our choice to our lokas, the higher loka. But actual topic that's going on is about that Leela. Leela became only a means for introduction of topic. That she did not go with the Stula Sharira because it is not allowed according to Niyati. Secondly, it is my blessings because of which she is going there. This is God entered into your body there, then others have recognized her. While that Leela situation is taken into our discussion, yet here the topic is how one reaches to Ativahika sthiti and why he is not reaching. Why he is not reaching is Aham Dehosmi Mamaha Anyada Gatir Nasti. These are the strong notions. And we are like the child holding on to Vetala as real. So to Aviveka Jara Ushnata, so much is there in us. Okay. This is what is a very crucial topic for all of us spiritual no, and then no. These are the sadhanas we have to do, these are the siddhis we have to achieve. To put in short, na aham dehosmi to aham jivosmi, where I am ativahika dehayukta, from there to aham brahmasmi, where I am chidakasha, everything everywhere is me only. Hmm. Like river, when it is running towards the ocean, it has its own individuality of speed, individuality of width and flow and color of water. And for it, the other rivers which are also running are different. The ocean is also different. Once it merges, you see, first of all, it has lost its own name and form. Second, it has become one with that infinite ocean in such a way that I am ocean and all rivers are entering into me to become me. In the same way, I am Chidakashaha. I am not even Ativahika Sharira, Ativahika Deha. I am Chidakash. This is the meaning of what we saw in 70th mantra. Aporyamana pratishtam samudram apaha pravishanti yadvatu tadvat kama. Kama means all the rupanamas. Yam pravishanti sarve sashantim apnoti na kama kami. Second chapter, 70th sloka Gita. Done. Now let us go to next topic. What happens to this Sthula Deha when that individual identifies with Ativahika Deha? So the Sthula Deha Tadatmya goes away. Therefore, Dehosmi concept goes away. Deha may be there to work, but that is not, that is taken by others as Deha, but for him, even that is an Ativahika only. Therefore, Sthula Dehatva gets burnt as if just like the leaves dry or even any leaves when they fall into the fire, how they get burnt. That example is given for this answer of what's the position of Sthula Deha when one identifies with the Ativahika Deha. And like some yogis, they are in the Ativahika sthiti reach. स्थूल देह से वो interact करते हैं, use करते हैं काम करने को, but they won't give it reality. That entering into स्थूल देह sthiti and working, they do as much as it's required in the outer world. Otherwise, they know it's not real. At that worldly vyavahara, स्थूल देह is required. Therefore, I am allowing it to get projected for some time. After that, in his yoga anubhava, yoga sadhana, so as perfect he is that he will withdraw his identity from that stula dehata and he will be an ativahika. Next sloka is that Shushka paranam kila angare etadeva shudahyate ayam deham aham dehaha prapta eva vishiryate. So, Shushka paranam kila. Kila means indeed, you know it. Shushka paranam, the dry leaf. Angare, है ना? Etadeva ashu dahyate. When in that angara, burning fire, the dry leaf falls, how it just gets burnt into ashes. Same way, I am deham, this स्थूल देहा, अहम देह प्राप्ते एव, मैं सूक्ष्म शरीर हूँ, आतिवाही देह हूँ, प्राप्ते एव विशीर्यते. It gets dissolved. Stula Dehosmi concept gets dissolved. As we said just now, only in the gross world, when they have to live, interact with the people, then for the facility of others, for the convenience of others, they allow the Stula manifestation for that time. अदरवाइज स्थूल देह तादात्म्य से वो लोग खींच कर हमेशा आतिवाहिक देह में रहते हैं. Some of the yogis, as we said yesterday, they just close the doors, don't disturb board outside, keep the Stula Sharira there. Sukshma Sharira say they go to different lokas, watch the worlds, watch the tamasha, do their works, attend their own meetings. Understood? That happens. Like one of the Gopikas, when her family stopped her from going to Krishna when Krishna was playing the flute and all, you know, one Gopika. Many of them quarreled, fought, अपने हाथ छुड़वाकर they ran towards. One was not allowed. She was put inside the room, door closed. ठीक है, you can stop only my स्थूल देहा. She sat down, left the body in the Sukshma Deha. She went and merged in Krishna. Although in two shloka only or one shloka only it is said in Bhagavatam, but it has very powerful message. तुम्हें मेरे स्थूल देह को वहां जाने से रोकना है ना, मैं स्थूल देह हूं ही नहीं. My heart, my jiva in me is seeking Krishna. You can't stop it. You want देहा ले ले, यहाँ छोड़ के ऐसे उड़ गई वो. Means what? How much yoga sadhana, bhakti yoga sadhana ऊपर होता है ना, वरेण bhakti sadhana she must have done. that by her choice in a moment she left that body and Sukshma Rupena went and merged in Krishna. Kitni Mahayogini hoegi wo Gopika. Otherwise, do you think they will withstand to the tejas of Krishna? That they can hold Krishna for 7, 8 hours, 7, 8 years along with them? They are all Siddha Purushas, yogis, Mahapurushas. Each of the yogi, वैसे भागवत में कहते हैं all the गोपिका रूप में सकल स्वर्ग देवतास, those people only have come who wanted to play with Krishna. So all of them, देवतास, yogis, sadhakas, जो भी भगवान के साथ खेलना चाहते थे वो आए हैं. Once you study Yoga Vaashisthas Upanishads, na, our drushti from Sthula Sharira should go away. We should start seeing everybody as Jiva only. देह का कोई मायना ही नहीं रखना चाहिए हमें. Transcend it. Everybody is Jiva. Deha is prarabdha. Through that he is doing something, he is going through something. How does it matter that Jiva is going through? So when you look at your brother, look at him as Jiva, not Deha. He has got that Deha. He is a Jiva. He is living in that body, acting out his all his prarabdha experiences, and also with his wisdom or ignorance, doing the things to be done or not to be done. And that Jiva will leave this body one day, goes into another body, will continue. In that journey only in this life, because our mutual some prarabdha, he came as my brother. Earlier life वो पता नहीं कहाँ था, वो मैं कहाँ था, अगले जन्म में वो कहाँ रहेगा मेरे को नहीं पता, और पिछले जन्म में जो मेरा भाई था वो इधर कहाँ है वो. Think about it. Look at Jiva Bhava. Everyone is Jiva. Like I have to look at you as Jiva, receiving this knowledge and slowly understanding it and slowly coming with to withdraw from Deha Tadatmya. Then Jiva Bhava also slowly dissolves in Atma Anubhava. That's what I have to look at everyone. That helps us. And others won't do this. They don't look at them and compare. They are dehosmi mein itne bhare hue. Like the earlier shloka, aham prutyadi deha. They are in that sthiti. You are sadhak, you are doing sadhana. Look at the sadhakas who have reached the higher level for inspiration and information and guidance, not the worldly people. ना हमारे साधना उनको कहीं नहीं है, ना उनसे कंपेयर करके अपने साधना को बिगाड़नी है. Think important it. They may be elder to you in age, they may be richer than you in money, they may be positioned higher than you. That's all bhautika, that's all materialist, that's all external. Achieving it is not simple, it is great. We don't disagree that. It's great, but not worthy. है ना? Like somebody has earned 100 crores. I know that, so he's greater than me. मेरे को तो मैं तो रोडपति हूँ. उस दृष्टि से is great. For his that effort to earn that money honestly, I salute. But otherwise, he is not realized or he is not liberated. So what? क्या फर्क पड़ता है having the properties, names and fames, or talents or abilities or पद्मश्रीज, पद्म विभूषणास, भारत रत्न? अरे कहाँ रखने के लिए? वो है जीवा. You are not all of that. You are Brahman. For worldly people, they are precious, auspicious, very important, very great achievements. They display them, they claim them, they talk about all that. उनको होता है because they never studied Upanishad, they never understood Brahma Vidya. उनके लिए चलेगा, अपन को नहीं चलता. Isn't it? No. Next shloka is so important कि शुष्कपर्णं किलाङ्गारे एतदेवाशु दह्यते अयं देहमहं देहः प्राप्त एव विशीर्यते. The moment we realize to the Chidakasha or even Ativahika Deha, the Stula Devosmi concept gets burnt. There are two options. One, for the accessibility of the others, he may appear as the Stula. Okay. Second, he chooses to be only in the Ativahika sthiti. He can even leave Stula Sharira. पर वो नहीं चाहिए हमें उसको. ओके आई नो आई एम द जीवा, आई एम नॉट द देहा. इससे क्या लेना देना? ये तो झमेला है, तो संसार है, झंझट है. But why don't you and I do? Because the Sharira Tadatma, Sharira Sukha we want. For the Sukha of the Sharira, we want all the objects of the world, things of the world, people of the world. इतने चीजों में फंसे हैं. See, 25 minutes today we talked. Tomorrow 20 minutes on that shloka of Mandukya, 82nd shloka of the Chaturtha Shanti Prakaranam. सुखम आव्रियते नित्यम दुखम विव्रियते सदा यस्य कस्य च धर्मस्य ग्रहेण. One thing or the other of this world we hold on to. Yasya kasya च धर्मस्य ग्रहेण. I hold on to ahankar, I hold on to buddhi, I hold on to mana, I hold on to indriyas, I hold on to prana, I hold on to sharira. Through them, I hold on to one or the other people of the world, one or the other object of the world, place of the world, situation of the world. अबे इतने चीज पकड़ के रखे, how will you realize the self? That is the point there said by Param Guru. Same here also. Here it's the other way said, once you realize your Ativahika Deha, Sthula Deha burns. So, I am Deha Maham Deha Praptaiva Vishiriyate. What is required is the appearance of Sthula Deha for that level of transaction is allowed. But neither it is real, okay, nothing I have to identify with it, nor I have to gain anything from it. I am always the Sukshma Sharira. That is the meaning of Vishiriyate. That Sthula Sharira is real, I am that. That notion gets burnt away. है तो है थोड़ा व्यवहार के लिए और मुझे उससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं, वो तो चल रहा है बस, कोई मायना नहीं रखता. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन. यह सर्प प्रत्ययो रज्ज्वाम स कथम सर्प कार्यकृतो आत्मन्येव हि. नहीं नहीं नहीं, सॉरी. एतावदेव भवति परशाप विजृंभितैः यथा संचिन्त्य एवाहं तथा स्मृत इति स्मृतिः. See, the samskaras in us, vasanas, they get manifest. According to that, we do the karmas. The samskara and karma, both of them, our own created they are. Also, with our papa karma done or upasana done, we invoke them as, when we do the papa, it is a shapa. When it is the upasana, it is a vara. So, our last life done, punya papa or upasana and papa, which are now given to me as vara, the blessings, shapa, curse. They only come in my chitta as vasana. They only express as karma through me. Good or bad. So I am doing the good karma. That good karma doing by me is by the good vasana. This good vasana and good karma both are the vara manifested in this life of my upasana earlier. So too the bad vasana came and bad karma I have done. This bad karma and bad vasana I have done because of the shapa of my earlier life. I am cursed by someone, either Devata or anybody, for whom I have done the harm. So, etavadeva bhavati parashapa vijrumbitaihi yata samchintya eva aham tata smruta iti smrutihi. So, in this way, the karmas and vasanas of this life are the vara and shapa of the earlier life. It can be earlier life or earlier life. अर्लियर लाइफ में पहला जन्म, अर्लियर लाइफ मीन्स इस जन्म में शुरुआत के दिन, 10 साल 20 साल पहले, है ना. कर्म कर्म फल का इसी जन्म का होगा. नॉट नेसेसरी दैट फॉर एवरी कर्म फल यू हैव टू वेट फॉर 1000 जन्मास. नो, हाउ यू डू ए कर्म ऑफ होल्डिंग ए वेरी हॉट रॉड. ये 10,000 जन्म के बाद आपका हाथ नहीं जलता हो, वो कर्म फल तुरंत आता है. Nowadays in videos, in shorts, they show no karm phal bhugta usne. He did some mistake, within 5 minutes only he got the फल of it. कभी 1 मिनट में फल मिल जाता, कभी कभी अकाउंट्स भगवान जल्दी खत्म भी कर देते. थोड़ा सा उसमें मौका है, कुछ गुंजाइश है दूसरे कर्म फलों से, अगर इसको मिलाकर दोनों को होलसेल कर सकते हैं तो. There's so many ways Ishvara does. Gana Karmano Gati. Who has understood the Ishvara's Leelas, Ishvara's Shaktis, Ishvara's way of working and exhausting the samskaras, karma phalas of the jiva? कोई नहीं जानता. That's why avoid in Ishvara's guidance, worship and invoke his blessings, and reach out to Adhisthana Tattva. These are the 3 wise ways of living in this world. Other than that, every wisest person also is confused only at one level. Anyway, it's a big sentence as all the explanations. This is explained Vara and Shapa express as Vasana and Karma, good or bad. This is in continuation of How do I get the Ativahika Deha? By Jnana Viveka, by Upasana, by Punya Karma. Uske continuation में बता रहे. In that effort, when you reach to the Ativahika Deha, the Stula Sharira Tadatma gets dissolved. For that, the dry leaf fallen in the fire and getting burned, that example is given. In continuation of that, Varashapa. So whether it is our own karma earlier done because of which this vasana and this karma we are doing, or it is the vara by somebody, or it is by shapa by somebody, we don't know. Like we are coming to these classes every day. It can be our own punya karma. It can be our own sankalpa, prarthana, or most probably because as a jiva, continuously doing such things are not possible. We can consider it as the vara given by the gurus. मुझे तो ये तो पक्का मेरे लिए तो है. It is the grace and blessings of the Ishvara and the Gurus whom I have worshipped in earlier life that every day 5-6 Shastras padne ka they are giving that Shakti. It's a vara. Obviously it is vara too. Otherwise, when did I study all this Sanskrit and all this? I know I have not done it now. I don't know anything. I don't know anything that I need not tell you. You are listening and you know it. That I don't know anything. This is the next one. Now the next one, ki this Sharira has its own actions, no? कार्यकारिता कहते हैं उसको. Isn't it? It's going on, no? What is the position of the actions of the one who has reached to Ativahika Dehasthiti or Chidakasha Sthiti? Very tough point it is, huh? Very, very tough. What is the point? Yah sarpa pratyayo rajvam sakatham sarpa karyakrutu atmanyeva hiyo nasti tasya ka karyakarita. This is a powerful shloka. To this, only when we add the Alata example, that completely we can understand. Little I'll try to explain. First example. In the rope, is there any snake? No. Therefore, has ever rope acted as a snake? Or does any of the actions of the snake can they be attributed to the rope? Rope never became snake. Therefore, the snake's activities of moving the hood or hissing or crawling or biting, the rope never does it. It has never become the snake only. Same way, the self has never become the deha at all. Therefore, how can the self does any of the deha karmas? Then where from the deha karmas are happening? Deha itself is projection. Then its karmas also are projection. But they are appearing real. Yeah, you only said they are appearing real, but not real. That is the answer. Yaha sarpa pratyaha rajvam sa katham sarpa karyakrut. Yah sarpa pratyo rajvam na katham sarpa karyakrut. When there is no sarpa in the rajju, how can the sarpa karya the rajju does? Same way, atman eva hi o nasti. The stula sharira is not at all there in the self. Tasya ka karya karita. Therefore, how can there be stula sharira karya karita to the atman? No. Then I am seeing, yeah, you are seeing, it is not there. शरीर है ही नहीं है तो शरीर के क्रियाएं कहाँ होते हैं? In the Atman, is there Stula Sharira? No. Then how can Stula Shariras, all modifications or all Kriyas, can be there in the Atman? No. नहीं there. नहीं है. Then है कहाँ ये सब? तुम्हारे देखने में. और कहाँ से देख रहे हो तुम? अज्ञान दृष्टि. I am seeing from Jnana Drishti. I am the self. In the self, there is no bodiness. Therefore, the bodily activities are not in the self. So, the Kriya Karita of the Sharira. It is those who believe that the Sharira is there and those who are living at that level. For them, it is there. जिसों ने आतिवाहिक स्थिति पहुंच गया उनको स्थूल शरीर का भान भी नहीं होता. Then he doesn't do anything स्थूल शरीर related. He goes beyond. Some of them who just enter into स्थूल शरीर for some service of the world. वो भी थोड़ा समय के लिए. They understand nobody can help these fellows. They have to evolve from inside. करके they withdraw. Like I, after some years of classes, I say इससे बात नहीं बनेगा. I leave everything and go for my sadhana. Otherwise, once you reach to Adivayika, the whole Adibhautika mithya. But till some karuna is there inside, or some talents are there in our upadhis, therefore Ishvara wants to use us, till that time वो चलता है. Otherwise, Adivayika sthiti and Atma sthiti, they stay. They go to. Once there is Atma sthiti, they are in that. From there, they respond to the prayers of the people. They respond, but they receive or not, we don't know. Like I pray to Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara responds. But am I capable to receive his response? Again, that is in my hands. If I am not capable, then his response, blessings, I don't receive. उन्होंने दे दिया, but हम उसको ले नहीं पा रहे. Every prayer we utter to God, it is answered. But we pray and get distracted. We don't have capacity to observe the answers that are given by the Lord. We are not thinking in those lines. Yeah, subject is different, very sublime. तो यहाँ तक देखा हमने, यह सर्व प्रत्यय और अज्वाम सकतम सर्व कार्य कृतो आत्मनिव ही यो नास्ति तस्य का कार्यकारिता. Now we are left with only 3 shlokas. Let me finish them in 3 minutes. यह तो एतत् मृत इति एव मिथ्या समनुभूयते. If the sthula sharira is not at all there, then it is dead, it is dying, it is old, it is deceased. These anubhutis, how they are coming? Answer is, स्थूल देह है ही नहीं है. But sthula deha hai. Where from it is happening? Is it not because millions of lives of practice only? In the same way, not existing deha is existing, is appearing because of our own practice of many lives. So too, the death of the deha appearing only because of the wrong practice of many lives. Otherwise, deha hai ही नहीं तो उसका मृत्यु कहाँ से होगा? Now, is it not sufficient data for us to ponder over to rise above Ham Devosmi and Mama Mrityu? Batao? I am body, I am going to die. These stupid wrong notions to transcend. Is this not the sufficient data for us to contemplate? That is a notion that the body is there. Like in dream. It's a notion that I am driving the car. Then in that notion only there is an accident. And in that notion only there is an injury, hospitalization. And even death. See, death is the last one. Before that is the hospitalization. Before that is the accident. Before that is traveling in the car. Before that is I am Deha. All of them are concepts only in dream. Just like I am Deha is a concept taken as real, so too out of habit I take that accident, that injury, the pain also as real. अभ्यास है वो. इस अदरवाइज शरीर है ही नहीं है, वो मरेगा कैसे? That is the answer. या तो एतत् मृत इति एव मिथ्या समनुभूयते. It's only mithya anubhuti that I am dying. Because to die I have to have sharira. There is no sharira. प्राग अभ्यासस्य पुष्टस्य. पुष्टि से बहुत बहुत अभ्यास करोड़ों जन्मों से करते आए. नाम एतत्. नाम means because of that. एतत् विजृंभते. It is overpoweringly influencing us. That I am sharira, I am old, I am diseased, I am going to die. सब बकवास है. You are Brahman. If you are killable, long back somebody would have killed you. Unfortunately, you are that Brahman who cannot be killed. And the killer also cannot kill you because he knows he alone is the same Atma. That's why Hanta chain manyate hantam hatam hantum hatas chain manyate hatam ubhautavana vijanitaha nayam hanti na hanyate. Already we have seen second chapter Gita. If you think that you are the killer, you act like killer and take it as real. So if you think that you are the killed, you act like that and you feel that you are killed. Both the killer and killed, बेवकूफ है दोनों. Because I am the self, either neither becomes the killer nor becomes the killed. ना I am हंति ना हन्यते. अब क्या मस्त नॉलेज है गीता का. अब योग वासिष्ठ पढ़ो, इसको उसको रिलेट करो, then we are told. तो we are चिदाकाश. We are चित्ताकाश स्थित आदिवाहिक देह. And we are never the स्थूल देह. But we have come to स्थूल देह स्थिति, gave it reality, living that only habitually. और उसमें जकड़ गए. अब बाहर आने का कोशिश भी नहीं कर रहे हैं. कर भी रहे तो हो नहीं रहा तुरंत, करते रहो वन डे। ओके, स्वानुभूते जगज्जाले सुगमाः संस्कृति भ्रमाः नान्य संकल्पितो नाम सर्गाद्यभ्यास ईदृशः. So, from millions of lives we are practicing the Jagat to be Satya, Sharira is to be Satya, I am Dehosmi, and these memories are so plenty that without our even a little effort, those memories come into our own surface and make us accept it so quickly. Like Subha Utte. Have we ever tried any time, even a little bit, to identify with the Deha and then live the whole day like Deha till we sleep again? है ना, उठते ही वो बिस्तरा बांधने का वी ट्राई, कपड़े उधर उधर गए ठीक करने का वी ट्राई, और यू टेक बाथ एंड टेक द फॉर एवरी ऑफ दीज थिंग्स वी आर ट्राइंग. We take the brush and paste and wash, we go to the kitchen or dining, we eat the food. ये सब प्रयत्न हो रहा है, लेकिन मैं देह हूं एक प्रयत्न कर रहे हो क्या? That's the meaning of the smriti, that I am deha is so strong that without prayatna it happens. And once I'm dehasmi, the whole jagrata avastha comes, that's all to me. Once the Jagrata Avastha comes, the whole world is real to me because of my vasanas. I go on interacting and remember one thing. When I woke up and I am doing this work in my Jagrata Avastha, next to me my brother is sleeping. He is in his own dream world. He is not aware of this world. The other fellow brother is slept in deep sleep only. Or my own self, before waking up I was in dream. Before dream I was in deep sleep. From the sleep through the dream and I woke up, I never struggled यार फिर से मुझे देह से दादा तो करना है, एक पल में हो जाता. That's the meaning of स्वानुभूते जगत जाले. This jagat jala in which we are involving for millions of life, sugamaha samsmriti brahmaha. The smritis, the identifications are so easy, they're all brahma, but they're so easy that you immediately come to the identification. That's what at the sloka, yasya kasya dharmasya grahena bhagavan aso. So easy, natural. The moment you go out of this class, I am sadhaka thought is dropped. Immediately, whatever you identity, your wife comes in front, suddenly, without any effort, you become husband. Your son comes, you become father. Your servant comes, you become boss. किसी लिए कोई मेहनत लग रहा है क्या? एक पल में हम कुछ ना कुछ बन ही जा रहे हैं. That is the power of Smriti, in the pressure and force of which the reality that Aham Brahmasmi is discarded or covered. That's how every moment I'm becoming something and forgetting the being in me. That's called samsara. That is the meaning of na anya sankalpito nama sargadhyabhyasa idusha. Without anybody's sankalpa or your own efforts, just aham devasmi and jagat is satya, effortlessly happening because of the smriti of the so many lives. So it's all memory only that I am so and so. Jiva is only bundle of memories. I am only a bundle of memories. Remove all the memories. I am not a jiva at all. Memories ko experiences ke. Last one. Antaranubhuyamanaha samsrutayah bahyabhutajalanam avidita vedyadrushamapi dure pumsami maindavam bimbam. So then, if everything is chitta sankalpita, how come the world is experienced outside? The answer is, whether is a wise person or ignorant, in fact, is this. Observe and catch. That nobody experiences world outside. They experience inside. He gives an example. There is a Chandra or Dvitva Chandra. Whether one Chandra is there, do Chandra. Where do you see that Dvitva Chandra? Not there in the moon, you see inside you only. Isn't it? In the same way, we are not seeing the world outside. We are seeing it in our own chitta. Identifying with this body, separately we are feeling that it is outside the body. It may be outside the body, the world which I am seeing, but it is inside the chitta, including this body. ये शरीर भी है, पूरा जगत भी मेरे चित्त के अंदर ही है, बाहर कुछ नहीं. बाहर हम इसलिए महसूस करते हैं कि एट दैट टाइम वी आइडेंटिफाई विद शरीर. लाइक व्हेन यू आर इनसाइड द हाउस, कहाँ हो अब? मैं अंदर हूँ. बाहर गए, पूछते कहाँ है? बाहर टहल रहा हूँ. अबे अंदर बाहर गए ना, बिकॉज योर हाउस यू आर इमेजिनिंग इट इज. Otherwise, you are in the space only, inside or outside. Isn't it? We are in the space and inside us there is only space. Iti आर्षे वासिष्ठ महारामायणे वाल्मीकि उत्पत्ति प्रकरणे लीलोपाख्याने संस्कृति विदित वेद्य वर्णन नाम त्रिपंचाशत्तम सर्गः. It could have been elaborated one more day, but those thoughts we have concluded today. This sarga, specially unlike many sargas, not one or two, around 8 to 10 very crucial thoughts itself it has conveyed to us. एक बार और सुन लें तो आपको एक आइडिया आ जाएगा. Right, friends? We'll conclude here. Tomorrow, another topic with more and more informations from Mother Saraswati and Vaashishthaji we are going to listen. In this way, listen to these possibilities, these happenings, and change the drushti of seeing the world and life. Study the Upanishads, study such texts. These texts tell about the infinitely spread the world, yet it is mithya. The Upanishads tell about though unperceivable through all upadhis, yet the self alone is real. Both these knowledges together make us evolve. सब दिख रहा है लेकिन मिथ्या है इस जगत. कभी उपाधियों से दिखेगा नहीं, फिर भी आत्मा ही सत्य हो. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. धन्यवाद संतो. ग्रेट.